day and age? Well, I'm here to say that community newspapers are still and will continue to be very important and very critical and necessary in a community for a number of reasons. First of all, community newspapers inform and update community members of events and developments that are occurring within their communities. And there is nothing as empowering as knowing what's going on around you. If you don't know what's going on around you, why there's a certain development, why something is happening or not happening, it can make you quite disempowered in a community. So when you are informed and you are updated as a community member, this actually helps. And you find that at community level, community newspapers are the ones that are filling in the gaps. They're the ones that are standing in to actually provide information at a very, very local level. Secondly, community newspapers also provide a forum for expression, which allows the voices of readers to be heard, their opinions to be known, and their concerns to be aired out. So again, this is another empowering point, because when you are able to actually have your voice be heard, when you're able to say your piece and you're able to express yourself, express your opinion, this is very empowering for a community, and it can only be a very positive thing. In addition to that, community newspapers also encourage issue-oriented discourse and debates. Once people are debating, once people are knowledgeable about what is going on, they are then able to discuss, they're then able to put forward what they also profile as solutions to basic things that may be occurring, concerns that may be arising within certain areas and certain spheres of their lives. And in addition to that, you find that because it is very important for a citizen to participate, community newspapers provide that possibility. They enable that kind of citizen participation, because then a person knows what's going on, a person is aware, and a person has a platform to air out, and therefore they can actually speak and they can actually participate in civic issues and governance issues or any other issues that may be of importance to them. And then in addition to also all of that, community newspapers also act as watchdogs to hold office bearers accountable. You know, when we elect people into office, we need them to be accountable. And when you have a community newspaper shining the spotlight on elected officials, whether they are officials of central government or officials of local government, your local councillor, it helps to have accountability and responsibility, and people can account for the funds, for taxpayers' monies and resources that need to actually benefit communities, that need to benefit citizens at a local level. And in relation to that, this also then keeps the voters informed. The voters, the electorate needs to be informed of what's going on, or the developments, or even the conduct of their own elected officials. But also another thing that we find is very helpful when you have a community newspaper is that more often than not, operators or owners of these community newspapers are people that live in these communities, or they come from these communities. And because they come from these communities, there's a relationship there. These people share the values, they share the aspirations of these communities, and also they understand the communities, and who best to articulate the issues of the community than somebody who understands, somebody who comes from them, and somebody who is a part of them. So that there is another positive. Yet another positive is that community newspapers also boost the local economy. When you have adverts coming out in a local newspaper talking about how this business is offering whatever bargains, whatever sale, whatever items that are being sold or services, this, needless to point out, boosts the local economics of that community. You know, the reasons or the justification or the benefits for having community newspapers is endless. There are many, many reasons, some of which you can think about and add onto this list. Thank you.